What's up, guys? Enkiri here, and welcome to vlog number 81. I got some good shit for you guys today. This vlog is a complete and total mishmash of 3 different training sessions. I call it the Frankenstein vlog. First up is some back squats with 315 pounds, followed by the very first push press workout I did in about 6 months, which was a 5x5 volume day, and then finishing up with a density block of heavy farmer's walks using 400 pounds total or 200 pounds per hand. So ordinarily I do the back squats and then I do the farmer's walks immediately afterwards. But in this session I was pressed for time, so all I did was squat here and then call it a day. And the farmer's walks that I'm showing you here were actually done after squatting, but they're from the week prior, which was my 305 pound squat session. So anyway, the squats here were pretty solid. None of them felt difficult and most of them were pretty precise from a technical standpoint. However, I was still experiencing a little bit of difficulty in maintaining symmetry between the left and right legs. I think I mentioned this last time I showed you guys a back squat session. I'm not having this problem when I do my front squats and my zombie squats, but for some reason when I put the bar on my back, I'm having a tendency to shift to the right a little bit occasionally. Not every rep, but sometimes it happens and I can feel it, and it's not visible to the camera, but it makes me feel like the bar is tipping a little bit to the right also. So I'm working on fixing that. The way it feels to me when it happens is not that I lean to the right and then the bar tilts to the right, but rather that the bar tilts first and then that causes me to lean. So a big thing I'm focusing on is really trying to bear down hard on the barbell. I'm really trying to focus on engaging my lats and my upper back and not allowing myself to get lackadaisical there, even though the weight is still really light. I think mental lapses in my upper body bracing are what cause those sorts of errors and cause the bar to move out of balance. So I'm working on really cutting those down to 0 because that's really important. It doesn't seem like a very big deal right now from the outside looking in because there's enough bar speed and reserve strength there that I can just move through the inefficiencies without any problem. But what about when the weight is heavier? Not only will the bar be moving slower, which will make it harder to move through technical inefficiencies, but there's also the double whammy effect where the mere fact that I'm working with heavier and heavier weights that are higher percentages of my max means that the breakdowns that do occur are more likely to become more and more egregious. So this is something that is best nipped in the bud, and I'm working on it, I promise. Anyway, I finished up here with a solid and pretty easy set of 10 reps after the first 4 sets of 5. Not a bad finish after accumulating 20 reps here in the first 4 sets. Finishing out with a strong set of 10 where it looks like I could go to 15 or so if I wanted to. I'm using light weights on the back squat still, but the funny part is my zombie squat sessions are actually heavier than my back squat sessions right now. But overall, I think my strength is in a pretty good place here at the moment. I zombie squatted 385 pounds the other day, and I worked my back squat up to 335 for an easy 5x5 so far. So all signs point to strong at the moment. Alright, so these push presses are from when I was visiting home for the holidays. This session here is the very first push press workout I did after re-implementing the exercise from a 6-month hiatus. The plan here is just to get started with a little bit of volume work, see how it feels to put some heavier weights overhead, and try to get my form and rhythm back after that long layoff. So I started with 200 pounds, and the goal was just to hit a tough but somewhat comfy 5x5. Now, I've only got 4 sets on video here because the video of the 4th set actually got corrupted somehow. That's been happening sometimes with my camera as of late, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't happen too much in the future, but as it turns out, I actually took a detour on that 4th set, and instead of doing the scheduled set of 5 reps with 200 pounds, I decided to load 350 pounds onto the bar and see what would happen. And I managed to hit it for a clean single, which is almost a 100-pound PR on this exercise. So I'm pretty fucking pumped about that. It's kind of fucking crazy that I was able to do that, but it's amazing what you can accomplish when your camera corrupts the video file. So for the final set here, I decided to do something similar to what I'm doing with the squats and just go ahead and do a little rep out set to give me a better idea of where I'm at here strength-wise. So at this point, I've already push pressed this weight 20 times in total, and on the 5th and final set of the day, I managed to squeeze out an additional 8 reps, which is a rep PR with this weight, and I managed to do it in a pretty fatigued state. So at this point, I'm starting to get a pretty good idea that I'm a good bit stronger overhead than I was the last time I was doing this exercise, which is pretty fucking cool because I haven't touched it in 6 months, and I come back and it's literally stronger than it's ever been. I think that's a result of not only all the strict overhead pressing I've been doing these last few months, but also because I've reincorporated the front squat so heavily as well. Because the quad strength benefits the leg drive, but also because the front squat strengthens the shit out of the upper back better than any exercise I know. And a stronger upper back is going to eliminate energy leaks and guarantee that more of the power being generated by my legs gets transferred into the bar. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I can knock out some big PRs on this exercise in the near future. And the final piece to the Frankenstein vlog is the farmer's walk. Like I mentioned earlier, these were done after squats, but from the week before the 315 session that I showed in this video. This was a solid density block though. I've got 200 pounds in each hand here, and I'm taking the implements about 20 yards per trip, and I'm able to knock out all 10 sets in 10 minutes and 5 seconds from the time I picked up the implements on set 1 to the time I set them down on set 10. That's really not too shabby. I told you guys before my PR on this exact same method is 8 minutes and 11 seconds, but that was done fresh. I didn't squat beforehand, and that seems to be making quite a big difference. My cardiovascular system is holding me back a little bit still, but it's adapting pretty nicely. The main issue here was that my lower back and my legs were so damn tired from the squatting that after about 6 or 7 sets here with such short rest periods, I was having a hell of a time supporting the weight for the full 20 yards. I couldn't cut the rest periods down any further because my muscles were just too fatigued and wouldn't have been able to handle the weight. That's good stuff though. All these workouts were damn solid sessions, and my body is feeling good and strong and powerful at the moment, so that's awesome. I've been getting in some good sprint work as well, and I'd like to get out to a track or a field sometime soon and test some 40 and 60 yard dashes and see how I'm moving. That'll be good fun as well. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. Please be sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave me some love in the comments down below. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.